up, guys? So I just came back from a road trip and this is the hair I wore, but I like it, but it's starting to get old. And you know, I keep a Kinky straight on me. Kinky straight is my go-to for hair. So I was really excited when I got home from the trip and my new vpart from Wiggins was here, because it's another Kinky straight unit. And I do want to show y'all the difference so you know what you're getting with a U-part versus a V-part. So you can see here, like with a U-part, I like both, but with a U-part, if I can move all my hair around so you can really see. With the U-part, it's a lot more hair left out than when you have a V-part. That's the big difference. So I'm gonna take this off and we're gonna go ahead and apply the V-part wig. Now my hair is already straightened and everything because I did have a unit on. This is how much hair I had, but that's the thing with V-parts is I don't even need that much. So I'm taking a lot of this hair and I'm just gonna slide it back. And I'm also gonna change this this U shape into a V shape. Just gonna thin this out a little bit so it's less hair. Now I know a lot of people like to do like no leave out with their V-part wigs, and I think it can look great on camera, but if I'm just keeping it in stack with y'all, it doesn't look great to me without leave out. It just really doesn't. I think there's certain ones that can look okay without it. I've talked about some before that I thought like, okay, we can go without, you know what I'm saying, leave out if you really want to. But I'm just a fan of leave out, to be quite honest. There's probably not gonna ever be a unit where I'm just like, yeah, no leave out, period. Y'all know I usually don't, you know, add a braid pattern or anything with my wigs. I just kind of like clip it where it clips. But I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I have a bald spot now on this side from wearing my U-parts in the clip in a side part like for months straight. I took it off and on, don't get me wrong, but it caused way too much tension, and I can tell it's right where I would position the comb. So I'm taking a break from side parts with that. I might still do them a little bit, but not too much. And I decided, you know what, okay, it's my time. It's time for a little bit of anchor braidage. I'm never gonna probably braid the whole thing down until maybe my hair gets a lot longer, but I did start, you know, adding an anchor braid right where the most tension would be. And I also have an anchor braid over here. Here is the inside of the cap, your standard construction. Y'all, I'm so excited that I finally have a new V-part wig. I've been waiting on a new Kinky straight V-part wig. So these are really easy actually to install. You just want to open the clips and pop it in. Now I do have a little bit of hair out that's straightened. The rest of my hair that wasn't part of my U-part wasn't straightened at all. It was just kind of, was it even blow dried? No, it was just air dried actually, now that I think about it. A little bit of my hair that was straightened and everything is under there, but these are gripping really well. I don't feel any tension. I love that because that's a big thing for me. As you know, I got a little bald spot from tension over here. So the fact that I don't feel any tension with this one off rip, I like that, but we'll see. My biggest like advice I can give anyone who's trying to get into the V-part, U-part life is definitely make sure, one, you don't wear the same part too much. Don't be like me. And I will say, you know, even with that, my hair is thick enough to where you wouldn't notice I had a bald spot unless I showed it to you. So I am thankful for that. So the side combs are not clipping combs, they're sliding combs. And I'm just gonna slide those into the ends of the braid. So because my hair is already, oh no. I had to switch combs because I didn't realize there was like stuff within my comb. I am seeing a little bit of shedding and I haven't done too much with her for her to be shedding like that. So that is something to watch, just a tad, but I'm going through it with this little comb too, and it's still not a whole lot. So that lets you know she's not a bad shedder, just a few hairs. My favorite thing about Kinky straight is just how easy it is. It does not take a long time to install at all. Obviously I need to like flatten it down a little bit because it's giving a ton of volume. It's all soft, it's manageable. I feel like I could probably curl this if I wanted to. Now tip though, if you do feel like curling it, get some flexi rods with this, because I have noticed with Kinky straight, it doesn't love to hold a curl. It just doesn't. It's a very heavy, dense hair, so it doesn't love to hold curls. But if you put flexi rods in it after you curl it and holding spray, you can get it for, you know, a nice evening. I'm trying to stay away from my actual leave out because that doesn't really need to be straightened, and I don't want to apply more heat to that hair because I did apply, you know, heat to it already when I was wearing the first wig. I do have this on the highest heat. It's in the 20s, and I do take it through real slow because like I said, this hair is heavy. So one of the things y'all know I love to add, especially for flyaways, is a wax stick, a pomade stick. You can get them anywhere. I have some linked in my Amazon store if you don't want to go like to the hair store and get one. I just get the kind, either they get sent to me or I go get them myself. This one was sent to me. I've had this for a minute actually. And you see how that just like lays my flyaways and helps me to really blend the hair together. I love a good wax stick. So this is what it's giving without, you know, any layers or anything to it, but you know me, if you watch this channel, I'm about to add some layers. I do think this looks good without layers, but to me, I just like that added touch of realness. And I feel like layering it down, at least some front face framing layers, does help the hair to transition well. So if you have any issues with like your hair from your leave out to your weaves or wigs or whatever transitioning well, add a little bit of layers to the front so it looks like it's, you know, staggering down instead of here's my hair, here's the wig. Plus, like if I want to go curl the unit, it'll give me some nice like layered curls too. I'm not going for that hard 90s layer look because I already have a V-part for that. If you got coarse hair, listen, Kinky straight is just that girl. Gone are the days of trying to fight to blend your hair with hair that don't match your texture. Get you a Kinky straight. Wiggins never lets me down. This will be my new Kinky straight V-part wig for sure.